Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. My voice is making it, guys. Thank you. Thank you all for being here, Alex, especially you. Thank
Your
you.
Odin was especially deep and grumbly.
Yeah.
I particularly liked it. You now have to do that every single time that it's Odin.
My throat feels like it's like this, but when it comes out, it's like this.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Unexpected.
I know. Okay, anyways, we're doing YouTube stuff. Hey everybody. Don't forget to check our live streams on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. We do AfterQuest, the people who brought you Outlaws of Alkenstar. We're at Knights of New Seattle, and we'll be doing another game after that. But we do live plays in multiple systems, doing 10-ish session games where we tell a really cool character-driven story. And I love playing with all those people. It's wonderful. You should check it out. And of course, our themed collaborations with the Interplanar Crossroads. Every month we have a theme, and we talk about it on his channel, and then we build a one-shot on our channel and play it with our supporters. So do please check that out, and if you're interested in being part of those games, join the forest, and we would love to see you there. Now, I'm just rushing because it's late, and we gotta do this. Thank you, guys. Let's dive into the... Okay, let's dive into the spaciest episode of BombSquad. We dive back in
To a dream.
To a memory.
Same thing?
As Brick does his to the face.
No, a dream's something. A dream is a wish.
So, we are picking up with a memory as Brick was yelling at Quinn. And in that moment...
You don't know me. You don't know what I am or where I've been.
I don't care about you.
I don't care about you.
Alright, I'm sorry. Shut up again.
We need to understand the bandwidth limits of the design first. I can have a prototype printed and ready for the accelerator this afternoon.
B, I have good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
𝒌𝒑𝒻 needs you to resubmit the bio data for your clearance level.
Why? Are they worried
You are what? You're what? I need to know!
Is it buffering?
Something happened. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's very
Is it loading an ad? Does Brick's memory of ads?
Brick is like all of a sudden sitting there. Ajax has this loading symbol across his helmet. I've never seen this one before.
PimPam's gonna click skip ad.
Roofers are furious about this space age roofing.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Let's try this again.
Oh, now I'm having deja vu.
We need to understand the bandwidth limits of the design first. I can have a prototype printed and ready for the accelerator this afternoon.
B, I have good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
𝒌𝒑𝒻 needs you to resubmit the bio data for your clearance level.
Why? Are they worried my genetics have changed since they revoked my access?
I know. Look, the pencil pushers already hate me. I'd rather give them their pointless victories and let them think they're in control.
What's the good news?
The good news was me saying there was good news, so you had a few seconds of hope. They just need the bio data.
Why did I even... Where?
Someone is waiting for you right outside.
Fine. Samantha, let's get that prototype printed as soon as possible. The math looks promising.
Already warming up.
Wonderful.
I like her.
I like her too. Professionally.
Uh-huh. Does that longing look come with a healthcare plan?
Very cute.
So is she.
Sam!
All right. But seriously, I can see why you took such a big risk on her. She's something else.
I told you.
I guess I assumed if I ever met her, she'd be kinda loony.
She is loony. Just the good kind.
Maybe loony enough to grab a coffee with you.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just... The last time I remember you dating anyone was when you were a teenager.
Do you know how many deployments I've been on between then and now?
Yes, I do. Because every one I held my breath hoping you'd had enough. I still do.
This is what I am. It's in my blood. There's a job to do. Settling down won't change that.
You'd be surprised how life looks when you're willing to take the right risk.
The right risk? You think I am where I am because I'm afraid. Do you know where I've been?
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean? Betting your future on a relationship means you drop everything else? Do you see Tarek doing that?
Tarek isn't going to settle down until you stop assigning him. I'm not going to ask him to leave if he feels like he's abandoning you.
Don't put that on me. Don't even think about it. You knew what a military marriage was gonna look like the day he proposed. You made your vows, but Tarek and I made an oath.
I know that. I know. You always act like it has to be you. Like it all stands or falls on whether or not you're there. Like service to Jadar is the most important thing in the universe.
It may just be, Sam.
Open your eyes. Something more important might be right in front of you.
That was far more invasive than I remember. Everything all right?
Peachy. I was just letting Sam know that I need a tangible update for the General by tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Well, I'll have to...
Let's get it done.
Before Brick comes back, PimPam, what were you thinking?
PimPam has been imagining that if there is a here, then there must be a there. And if there is something that is past space, that'd be a fascinating thing to see. And Brick doesn't have any concrete proof of where he is or where he's coming from, and he's feeling detached because of that. So, PimPam wants to get a look for him. And so, as she doesn't quite have something in mind that she can teleport to, but she's looking at Brick and seeing him just zoning out there, focused on something. He must be very, very vividly seeing something. And that's her focus. And so she's going to, while Brick is having this moment where he's just zoning out of his head in time and space, she's going to grab him and is going to teleport to wherever he is seeing.
You laugh.
Taking Brick with her. They have to kind of be connected, but she's got that, that's for her focus. That's the thing. It's just someone else's imagination being a little bit bigger than hers.
Mm-hmm. So, what's going to happen as you try to imagine beyond everything? And you two are going to start to flicker. And you'll see, Quinn and Aurora will see multiples of them. And you see them get stretched. It's like an image that you can almost slightly see through, but they're stretched impossibly past the walls. And then they're going to snap back. You guys experience, Brick, as you're coming out of the memory, you feel yourself getting pulled. You see two things at once as you try to reach beyond. And PimPam, you can feel you're pulling yourself, whatever power there is in you, it's to the max. And you feel like maybe there's something beyond, but whatever it is, it's like running, it's like hitting infinity. So you're always reaching that forever ever approach, but you get the sense one being pulled slightly back, and you almost can hear the faint sound of Nori and I'm suddenly blanking on his friend arguing. Lenny, thank you. Nori and Lenny arguing for just a brief second, but then you feel as you focus on specifically what Brick is seeing right now, you feel he is being pulled towards something else, not just specifically where he's from, but to something, someone, someplace, something important. And you feel yourself getting pulled up, reaching toward the side. Whatever it is, it's not beyond space. It's not beyond this world. It's higher than you can reach, but it's there. It's somewhere. It's in this world. You don't have to go beyond it. And as you're like stretched and warped, and then you come back together. And you guys are sitting there for a moment.
Is PimPam like?
Yeah,
are you
like
still holding on to
still
me?
grabbing. Just like,
What was that?
there's something there.
What are you talking about?
There's something there. Whatever you're seeing, whatever you're imagining, there was something.
I'm not imagining things.
Ma'am, you know there is
There,
something.
yeah, you're remembering something. You're remembering somewhere, and it's not as far as you think. I mean, it's far. It's real far. But it's up there with the lights.
The stars?
No, the Vani.
Yes.
How close to the Vani?
Well, no one's ever touched it as far as I know. No one here, but I mean,
something's up there.
it's tangible, I suppose.
I understand that. Is it in the atmosphere? Is it outside of the gravitational pull?
I don't know what that means.
How? Is it further than the clouds?
Yes.
Okay, it's not with the stars,
No.
but it's on, and he's gonna like hit the ground. It's
on this side
here.
of whatever you can't get past. It's just on this side of it.
Atmosphere? To Ajax.
Well, I mean, I suppose this would confirm what we've been getting from the copy, that there's something in some kind of geosynchronous orbit.
It'd have to be way up there. It wouldn't be able to produce light. What is this Vani?
Oh, that I don't know. Some kind of energy source, I think.
It's not just a meteor shower or...
No, it's almost... I don't know precisely. It is some kind of energy source. That is some kind of radiation, possibly, most likely.
Okay.
And it's probably taking on the colors based on what different things are getting in the way as this system completes its cycle. But I would think there were, if they're saying that they know there's something up there, or could it be the rest of our ship?
All right, look. That's where I'm going. And you can come with me. I'm not gonna stop you. But that's my end game. That's my end goal. That's my end game.
Yeah, sure.
I had some necromancers to deal with.
Well, let's find Iliad first. And then we'll move on.
Yeah. Sure.
Brick is gonna look at Quinn. Sorry.
Me too. I didn't mean to push you. I know you feel out of place. And I know it's not the same thing, but we're all kind of out of place.
After Brick is gonna look at Aurora. Sorry.
What?
I'm here. I'll help.
Thank you.
So how do we find Iliad?
Wasn't
Great
he-
pie.
I was gonna say we could go into a little bit of the time skip if you want. No.
Wasn't he with Jöberg?
Yeah.
Where's Jöberg?
That was good.
Send him a great pie.
I don't
Go into some of the time skip, is that what you said?
Yeah, but if you guys want to RP a little bit more.
To me, that is dependent on what happens with the councils.
Right.
Like, are we on the run? Or, I mean, I
You
think
left
I feel.
right now, like in game. If you
But
guys,
even-
like, took
even-
off, you'd be on the run.
Even if everything with Adley stuff were golden, we're still on the run already. So it's not like being vindicated from that means we're a clean slate. So
Let's bring Lady Greenwood in then to talk about what would happen, and then you guys can decide what action you want to take.
Can we have some dinner?
what is your body?
Well, you see, half of him is dragon, and the other half is something that's sort of like a human. But all of him is insufferably frustrating.
I agree.
And to no small extent, pretty hot. So,
Wow. I feel like I'm a teenager all over again.
Food will be brought
Okay.
for sure.
Thank the dragon. Oh,
The kids are still wearing the half dragon costumes too.
Oh, I love it.
It's not gonna help
Why
anymore,
not?
but they're doing it.
They're half destroyed, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
They're children.
Yeah, it's all over the place, but I'll bring you some food. And as everyone's eating,
couple of full dragons.
yeah,
They took some other half. and
Yes.
made the full.
people are trading colors and stuff.
couple of multiple-headed dragons.
Right. So, I'm glad to know you are all experts in clandestine operations. Though I suppose with the vagrant, I shouldn't be surprised. Your reputation precedes you.
Thank you.
Not fast enough, though. But we have found a lot, and it is very useful. I do not know what to say about Brianna and
How does it change things now that she's not there?
Well,
We didn't do that. Well, I mostly did, but I didn't finish the job.
It does not matter. According to the will and testament that she has signed, the White Dragon Faith receives the Atli estate. I'm unsure exactly of the full ramifications of that, as I cannot believe I am saying 𝑬𝒑𝒂𝒂. Although I suppose now, knowing everything, she looks at Aurora. I suppose that does make sense. He will probably take the fall for all of this. Which does put us in a helpful position to right you of the wrongs that had been called against you, as he was the major witness in all of it. That changes everything there. As for your trouble in Avisen, as it seems you all like to cause trouble wherever you go.
We specialize in it. A very particular brand of trouble. It's called justice.
Interesting. I suppose at least one must know their niche. I am wondering if we can work something out with the High Seat. If all of this stands up, and I think it will, also with all these issues, the entire Adley family under the Blight, there's much more important things going on. I can't imagine that the High Seat would be so overzealous about bringing you into the faith.
Oh, now we're not important.
Well, I don't know. He may want something in return. I will...
How about not being dead?
The High Seat.
Yes.
I see. You mean 𝒕𝒕.
Yeah.
Wait.
That is fair.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
He's not dead either way.
Indeed. Still, I don't know. To get you off of that, I think we can pull it off, but there may be some concessions need to be taken. What it is, I cannot say, but I will work my best to make sure it happens.
Well, what about the necromancers that were in Avisen too?
They are gone now, though, yes?
Well,
No.
the
Mouth and the brains.
No.
not
those
those.
two.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Oh,
the ears and the eyes.
The ears and the eyes?
Yes, I thought you had taken care of those.
We did, but the adjutant was there. He's the one that hired us to get rid of Defiant Riot. Well, I wasn't there yet, but you know what I mean.
Yes, it's all very confusing. I think this is why I think we can work. I can take what you have gotten and work with the High Seat to make sure that 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 takes all the blame. And we all come out looking that much better.
And the White Dragon Faith. They need to go too.
Well, that is not going to happen.
But they're involved.
𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 is clearly involved. But the whole White Dragon Faith, my boy, you realize that the Institute of Prodi would not exist without the White Dragon Faith. I may not consider myself terribly sanctimonious, but I am one of the faithful as well. There is simply no way Prodi would rid itself of the White Dragon Faith.
Well, what about what it's become?
That will be debated in the halls of council for many years, and hopefully there will be a change.
Hopefully there'll be a hall.
I think what we need to consider, what concessions are you talking about?
Well,
What's possible?
I don't know what he would want. Probably something to beef up his standing. He did seem to stake a claim in making you all converts as his first act as High Seat. Quite the troublemaker, quite the justice bringers. So I don't know. I have an inclination. I have not interacted with this high seat yet. So I'm not sure what his game is. Precisely. But I would think he would want something. We could probably offer... The Greenwood estate could offer some kind of donation, perhaps, to the White Dragon Faith. Some
Money?
Well, or properties, or perhaps equal access to the 𝒂𝒂𝒂 project. Which, in fact, would help everyone, I would think, anyways. We would need the money and power of the White Dragon Faith to get it widespread. We are still recovering. The Greenwoods, we are still recovering from everything.
What would that mean?
I feel like more help. Like more people working on this to fight the blight, and maybe somebody can figure out what's wrong with people.
How do you stop people from stealing it?
Well, we do our best. I mean, it's all public knowledge now.
So is Brianna was trying to steal the whale's fin? Because she paid the Defiant Riot. Why did they want it?
Well, she paid them to take it. I think that was against us, my dear.
Oh.
To make us look bad.
Got it.
For us to fail.
So this isn't some proprietary knowledge that we're opening up. It's...
Oh, it is. But we were about to release it as public.
But we released it instead of the Adleys now.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
All right.
But now we can get more help, at least, to be able to get this project moving quicker.
I can't guarantee that that is all he will ask for, but that is what I would push for. I think it would be the least damaging, helpful to those we can help. It will make him look good. Let you off the hook.
All right.
And again, we just make sure 𝑗𝒫 looks like the bad guy, as he is, clearly. But if he was also connected to the necromancers that you faced in 𝒉𝒨, then we can assume he's connected with these other ones. And who better to go after them then? With the High Seat's blessing.
All right.
What about the Entropy Tower?
That's where they are, I think.
That will be unlocked now, unless the White Dragon Faith has anything to say about it. As of this moment, it's theirs now. That will, of course, be under scrutiny with all that's happened, but the will and testament that you've provided is all legally done. Brianna had no heir, and anyone who could make a claim is not saying much, as it were.
All right. Look, I'm fine going with this plan, but ma'am, I'm not getting arrested.
Well, technically you already are. I just provide quite the comforts.
Well, I appreciate that.
Is the food ready?
You... More, please. You've already ate it all.
I forgot.
I'm not getting taken away. It's not gonna happen.
I won't let that happen. Despite my frailness, I am quite forceful.
I make no judgments.
Then I think the best thing to do is sit tight, let this council finish, and I think at the end of this you will be free. You will not be hunted anymore. And perhaps even you will be sent with blessing to deal with whatever Brianna was getting messed up in.
Brick will go along with all this. He would just want like some kind of assurance or signal, like if it goes bad, run type of thing. And I don't know if that would be between him and Demeter or him and Lady Greenwood, but he would just, he wouldn't just trust that it was going to happen.
I think that would be true for all of us.
Yeah.
You would get
Blue flash of light?
No.
Red?
No. No.
Green. Purple.
no.
No
She'd,
cookies. No cookies.
she'd be very excited to show the latest purchase is this mechanical version of a sending stone, which Ajax would be like, it's a walkie-talkie, basically. So it's a steampunk style sort of thing that
Backpack?
she can contact. Yeah. The one it can go. So at the house, it's basically like a phone sort of thing.
This looks
So
like a
she can
turtle
send
shell
message.
backpack.
Sure. Turtle shell backpack.
How does it work with like actual radio waves?
Magic radio waves.
Magic radio waves.
Okay.
Ather.
Ether.
The Ethernet has been invented.
Ethernet! Yay! Yay!
Definitely.
All right.
Beat me to it.
That's good.
To be honest, yeah, probably it would use radio waves.
Okay.
I think that would make sense. Or the Ethernet.
Okay.
That's what they're gonna call it
I
anyway.
like Ethernet. Okay.
No magical interference. No one's spying in on it. It's quite nice.
I just want to make sure Demeter and Demeter only has access to it.
Okay, yep. I will hold on to it, my friend. I will let you know. But I think it will all turn out good. All right. Any other things before we move on?
I think PimPam needs a moment with Miri, if we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also need to find a way to contact Iliad. We need to get him here. We can't wait for that. We need to find him now. Is there any way to contact whom he's with?
Well, I don't know. Who is he with?
Well, he was with 𝑦𝒑𝒂𝒅𝒔 last time we knew.
Oh, is he the one you told me about? He would be in hiding as well then, yes?
I don't know. He's probably performing at some tavern. He likes to sing and dance and do flashy things.
Well, then perhaps he would. We could certainly send out feelers into the surrounding areas. But unless I know someone specific to seek out, I'm not quite sure.
Maybe I can ask my mom. See what she knows.
There is also, you had mentioned he is the region he is from. Was there not a proctor?
Proctor Mala was, yes.
Yes, he's been here before. Perhaps he will be here with the High Seat if he is coming. He does a lot. He had helped a lot with the 𝑽lsvin project. And
Aye.
Perhaps he knows? Would Iliad have gone home?
Yes,
Probably.
I think so.
He did mention that in his letter
Yeah.
too. So. All right. I will see if Proctor Mala is in town. We will see. If he will be at the council. If he is, we'll
Thank
start
you.
there. Of course. So maybe later on, go up to where Miri stays.
Rooftop, perhaps?
Yeah, there's
Little
one
grass
of
patch?
Yeah.
Rolls out.
Just rolls it out.
Yes. No, I like that a lot, actually. It's one of the watchtowers, actually, and she climbs up on the roof.
Maybe there's a little mossy patch, right? On the,
She's made sure there is. Yeah.
Suppose you're not coming with us.
I gotta see this through. You know? I mean... Yeah, I have to see this through to the end. It's gonna help a lot of people.
It's worth it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
You okay?
I failed back there. I got everyone mad at me.
Well, it's kinda... I mean, that's what Ma taught us to do, right?
Ma would, you know, get under their skin a bit and kick them in the butt and get them to do stuff and you know, she got her fair share back too. But I just thought that they would see what I valued and understand what I was trying to do, and would stick up for doing the right thing that was right in front of our faces. And everyone was just so stuck where they were.
Well, you sure you're not stuck too?
I was the most stuck person there.
I always find that when we look at things just a little different, sometimes it helps to try and look at it from a different angle. You see something you've never seen before. Because everything has its place. The problem is finding it. The right time, the right place. And when you get everything in the right time and place, it all clicks together. It's only for a moment, but it's beautiful when it happens.
What about when everything's in the wrong place? Don't you have to start moving stuff around? People are stuck and being hurt, and when no one's moving in any direction at all, it's just all breaking down and feeling wrong, and so someone needs to take the right step. We all got caught up on each other, and I knew what to do. I just didn't know how to do any of it in a way that anyone understood.
Boy, Pam. You know I'm not really good with people. Good with things. But... you know, when things keep rubbing against each other and but they don't give up, it changes them. It softens it up. Gets the shape right. So it stops catching. You know, when you like rub two metals together or a stone, gets all the rough edges out. And everything's smooth and works better. Maybe you're just all still working out the rough
I've known them my whole life. What more is there to rough up and know? I know them inside and out. I've seen them, you know, I saw them come together. We grew up together. We've already done all of this. Why couldn't
well,
I just...
people are always changing. That's why I like things better. You know, they never stay in the same spot. And like, I mean, you gotta give Brick a little break. He doesn't even know who he is. I would really like to see how he works. Do you think there's anything under the mouth? Sorry.
That would be telling.
She hits your shoulder.
Do you think that there's any chance they understand me the same way I understand them?
Yes and no. Like, they've seen you grow up. And you know how everybody else is. They don't get how gnomes are. You know, we know when it's time.
What?
And they just gotta keep going along for the ride.
But I'm just a piece of their world. They're my whole world. How can they not see that? Just, I love them so much, and
Did you tell them that? Yeah, I don't like talking either. It's hard. But you know, that's what Ma'd do. She'd tell him. But tell him your way.
rough edges, smooth out.
Yeah, right. And then you slide, right?
And then things find their place.
We try to. And you know what? I mean, come on, you know, growing up with how we are, mistakes are how we learn. I mean, if you never made a mistake, you'd never get better. I have a present for you to take. I was thinking about saving until when you go, but maybe it would help you now. Here. She pulls it out. It is a tove, little creature, and it grows plants on the top. Like one of those chibi things that grows stuff on the top. Yeah, chia pet, yeah.
It's a chia tove?
It's a chia tove. If you get everything in the right place, sometimes it'll give you a little boost.
I guess just kind of like boop its nose. Thanks, Mary.
A little sprout starts to come out of the dirt when you boop its nose. See? Get in the right place.
I think she'll set it down and give Mary a big hug and just, thanks. I love you, sis.
Yeah. She's shorter than you too, so she like smushes in, her glasses get pressed into her face.
I think Pim will beat her to putting him in the right spot, just to let her know, like, I got the message.
Nice. You'll see one of the flowers on her tattoo opens when you put the glasses in the right spot. Thanks.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Gives there's like a strangely foreboding look, but doesn't say anything more. Just one more look, and then we'll hop off the roof.
Beautiful. All right. This has been another fantastical episode of Bomb Squad and Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you'll gain access to bonus content as well as our exclusive Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Did I already say that, or am I repeating? Check the links in the description below to follow check out the music and ambience that we use, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. Bye.